So I put on my phone.
Yeah, hi. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Showbiz Movement, the 5th episode of Showbiz Movement. And as you know, I'm your host all the time, your boy, Bobo2A, commonly known as JT. So with me here today, I got a special guest that can run this show with me today. And before I introduce her, I'm going to give a little bit of background about her. She's doing great in the musical industry. And at the moment, I think she's a young girl that's trying to make people come together through music. As I promise you guys, week after week, I will try to bring a good personality here for you guys to know that Showbiz Movement is doing great. And we're trying to make things better when it comes to all social activities in South London. So with me, with no time to waste, I'm gonna introduce to you my guest, and she's gonna do the rest of the introduction herself. So welcome to Showbiz.
Hey, darling. Thank you for having me. Hi, my name's Jaydah. I'm known as Jaydah Styles. I've got my own YouTube channel known as Jaydah Station. I'm also the owner and the founder of Rise, which is basically turning into a music management company. But at the moment, I'm concentrating on doing showcases for up-and-coming unsigned UK artists. So yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed. Welcome to Showbiz Movement. Anyway, it's an honor to have you today here. Okay. Can I call you Jay or Jaydah? Which one you prefer?
Call me whatever you like.
All right. Well, so viewers at home, as we all know, today we have a very special guest with us here today, and I think this show is Jaydah is gonna tell us a lot more about herself, about what she do, about the way things are going on, about what she's heading for, and how she intends to put Rise forward. So as we all know, you're watching Showbiz Movement. You know how to watch it. You can please like and share the page as usual. As you know, at home, viewers at home or wherever you are watching right now, don't forget to like and share the page. First question for you, Jaydah.
Yes, sir.
Viewers at home would like to know, right?
Yeah.
Because we all know this is a very massive industry. You decide as a young girl, you decide a young woman, you decide to take over this responsibility.
Yeah.
I want to get to know, how did you get into this industry?
Well, I've been in the performing arts industry for years. That's singing, dancing, and acting.
Really?
Yeah, from about 3 years old. Lost my confidence, lost my voice, and I've got stuck in to the normal world like everyone else, just working, paying rent, and
I know,
exactly, and trying to have a bit of fun. And last year, I met someone through my sister who signed an artist for like £100,000.
Wow! And
I just thought, why can't I do this? And then I think I just woke up one day, I had an epiphany. I said, you know what? I want to do showcasing. And I don't care. I don't care what it's going to take, what I have to do, as long as I'm doing it on a straight and narrow, meaning I'm not stealing, I'm not boring, it's all from me, then I'm ready to go. So
that's nice.
I'm an owner.
That's nice because the thing about this show that I'm happy to have it today in Showbiz Movement. This show, we're here, as we say, week after week, we're trying to promote all social activities all over the world, not just in UK or wherever you are, wherever you come from. You're free to come to this show to show the viewers at home what have you done and what you're doing and what you're working on, especially when it comes to like music promoters. And you as an I can say you're a producer and a promoter as well at the same time.
You think so? How am I a producer? I like that one.
I can say, okay, I'm not going to call you a producer, I can call you a promoter. Okay, viewers would like to know again, what things have you done, like when it comes to this, to the musical industry? What things have you done, and what really motivates you to to take over this kind of responsibility, this kind of big post that you're doing as a young woman?
Well, all I do is I just create a platform for people to come and express themselves on. That's it. It started off very small. The first thing I did was spread the word about the artist. Then it was a case of, where are they gonna go?
Wow.
Then you say, okay, I'm gonna find a location. Then you have to find the money for the location. Then you have to ensure that every day you wake up and look on social media, someone is talking about you. And to stay relevant is the most difficult thing ever. Like, literally, it is so hard to be relevant. And then you just have to drop all fears. And that's all, like I say, I'm doing. I'm just dropping my fears, and I'm attracting people very, what's it called? Like-minded.
That's good.
That's good. And I see the beauty in people. I've had people come on my stage that music saved them. I've had a girl come on my stage a week before seeing my name on someone else's Instagram. She wanted to kill herself. She felt like there was no one giving her a chance to express herself. You know, a boy on my stage has been in care. He don't have no parents. He's not so when you start attracting them type of people and they're showing you that love, you can't go down from there. Like, you're just up.
Wow, I'm quite impressed though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before you come to the show, welcome to my show. I'll say it again.
Thank you very much.
There's one thing I always say. If people have been following Showbiz movement, what I always talk about is what you just mentioned exactly. Music, activities can save people's life. Yeah. And that's what I've been saying week after week since I started this program. And you just come to the point where that's why I was smiling when you just mentioned that, saying you met someone that you've bring to the public due to like thinking they don't have nobody. You bring them to the public and let them know that there is life worth living. You know, I'm quite impressed because that is what this show is all about. Because those are the things, these are the people like you, we need to see around sitting down on this panel. Because you are changing people's life, making them to something better.
But it's easy as well, because I think I'm a woman. Being a woman, it's a lot easier doing showcases. I've spoken to men that have tried it, and they just, you've got to, like, when you say unsigned artists, that is a big word. That means that you've got talent and no one signed you.
It's true.
Do you understand? Yeah. And that's a lonely place to be. I've been in the theatre, and one minute you're in the theatre, and the next minute you don't have nothing. And then you go to auditions, like applying for jobs, and no one thinks you don't get the job. And more than saying, you know, let me keep on applying, you just think, fuck it. You just think, forget it.
Yeah,
sorry.
That's true. That's
forget it.
I understand.
No one likes me. I'm not worth nothing. Yeah. And then I come along, or someone comes along and says, you know what, come. If you ever see the message I've got about one girl made me cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know.
Yeah. One girl made me cry.
So what really did she? How did she?
It's just like the thank you, and you have to be so maternal because you are dealing with people. Some of them, I think, disguise it for being overhyped. You know, they're doing all of this, but when you take them to a side, they're actually like these little lost souls that feel unworthy of being in the industry. The industry, I've been there, is the hardest job to get and maintain. You know, you're one hit away from being a star, but you're like 10 hits away from being around forever. It's true. You know, so one day you're relevant, one day you're not. I've had a girl on my stage, or was it a guy, that got dropped by his label like that. He just turned up one day, they're like, you're not on our label no more. Wow. No call, no email, no nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, so... yeah. You
know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I'm kind of impressed with what you're doing at the moment. You know, because you see, this is why I decide I create this show, because there are people out there promoting the artists, musicians. Tell them that there is life. There are some people out there trying to put them down, thinking, oh, you can't sing, or you can't be a rapper, or you can't be a better promoter, you know. But people like you're out there busy looking for these people to bring them to your own circle. You know how that impressive that is. I'm really honored to have you on my show today. Seriously, I'm really honored.
Well, I'm the only woman in London doing it right now.
That's why.
There's no other woman in the whole of London that's doing it.
To be honest with you, before you even here, I've got two things about you, something. Before ever you're here today, a colleague of mine called me asking me who you're gonna have in a panel today, and I explained a little bit about you. She was like, "Wow, that is quite impressive." You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So those are the things I'm looking at. That's why I create this showbiz movement. It's for people at home or wherever you are thinking, I'm a promoter, I can't do an event, I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I can't sing, or I don't know where to go. Today weekend I want to go out. So we keep watching Showbiz Movement, can bring all that to you in one. We are live every Tuesday. Today is just one special edition I'm doing because, as you can tell, Today's show is gonna be very, very interesting. As you can see, if you're watching wherever you are, at home, or you're going home from work, or you're somewhere chilling, keep watching. Don't forget to like and share the page. Okay. So back to you there. Yeah. So now,
Go ahead.
My next question is, what's really, because I've asked you about motivation.
Yeah.
Because you must have an experience before you engage into this kind of things you're doing. So I
got a degree in psychology. Maybe that's got a lot to do with it. That kind of caring, wanting to understand people and why they are the way they are, and also giving people just showing there's a light on the end of the tunnel. Does that make sense? Like, we've all been lonely. We've all not felt worthy. We've all felt like, you know, there's nowhere to go from here. Like, I'm blessed and no one recognises that. And I give not just the people on stage, but the supporters that kind of right to actually say, no, we are something. Don't get wrong. Oh my God, there's some divas out there. There's some artists I actually want to pull up and assault them.
I know.
Because they think they are something that they're not. And then you look at them and you say, that's why you haven't been signed. Because you're too out there.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you're not being more reserved. That's one thing I try to tell the artists. You might be talented, you might be great, but you can't display certain behaviour without having the knowledge of where you are, who you are, and you know. So even if you're coming to me as a really good singer, you might have 25,000 followers, you're not signed, but you're okay, and then you come to me and you're rude to me. I'm easily going to write you off because you don't know who's in the audience. Yeah, you could have 101 record labels and they're seeing your attitude, and that alone will not get you signed.
And I can't see this straight up.
It's not worth their money.
It's true. Because I've had quite a few artists coming to the show as well.
Yeah.
I've interviewed them. They're really angry for success, and they thank me for creating this show because it's a better platform for them to come and sell themselves and tell people exactly what they do. Yeah. So I understand what you're saying. This is one thing I always advise them as well when they're here. When you're in the showbiz activity,
be humble.
Be humble. As you said, don't have an attitude. Don't be thinking I got temper.
And be grateful.
Yeah, be grateful for whosoever support you.
I'm telling you.
That's the main things you should be thinking about. When you are your promoter, your rapper, your singer, your musician, whatever you're doing, don't be humble. Don't have an attitude, because this person that is promoting you one day will make them leave you because of your attitude. They don't care if you can sing or you can rap or if you can make a big show, they can leave. And you know what's funny? Whosoever sign you, I'm gonna leave you again as well because of your attitude. So what you need to do, you know what's funny? I said this last week on the show.
Did you?
You should not have a temper.
It's not even a temper. That bit doesn't come. It's the attitude.
Yeah, because
I'll be saying, all right, you're on stage now. All right, so we've got Emma, we've got Joe, we've got Jack, and then we've got you. And then you turn around and go, but I want to be first.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that. Yeah, so that's not anger, but you think you're above everyone else, but you don't understand. I've got enough knowledge to know that you coming fifth is the better off you. Yeah, it doesn't better off me, it doesn't better off anyone else. But that type of behaviour makes me, there's actually, I'll say it out, there's an artist, I give him about a 6 out of 10. Yeah. But that's because of his personality doesn't make up the rest. And his attitude will not permit him to be on my stage. Wow. None of my staff want to work alongside him. Nobody wants to deal with him in my show. And I cannot allow you to think you're above everyone else here. Because the DJ has as much talent as you. I have as much talent. All of us together is what creates a stage show. Do you understand? You cannot out-sing or out-rap anybody here.
It's true. You're right.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
So
I'm trying to, because how many artists have you got in your own label already?
So I don't have a record label. I want to work alongside them, but on my books I've got I get about 3 requests a day in regards to people wanting to perform. Yeah. I've got about 20 artists that I adore, and I've got about 50 altogether. So what you do is you put them in rank. So I rate everybody. So you get a 0 to a 10. No one has really been given a 0, but I might say, come again on the 5th one, come again on the 4th. But sometimes you do have your favourites. Yeah, of course. It's like, you don't need to, but you cannot allow people to be over familiar with the artist. Yeah, it's true. Because then you won't be getting the right crowd, and everyone should get their own. You know, I want I want to pop. I want more pop on my stage. I want to be a rock. I want to push what sells.
Yeah,
like we all like drill music. We all like grime, but that doesn't. Record labels are not picking that music up.
It's true.
They're more likely to pick up a rock star than someone going gang gang. I'll shoot your mum.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but yeah, no, I got quite a few artists that I actually really, really like adore, and they've got so much respect, so much manners. I've been asked to manage about 5 of the artists that I've come into contact with, but I'm not ready, and I don't want to set no one up to fail. I could easily say, you know what, yeah, I'll take you on, but if I know I'm not good for you, then so that I'll be getting to coming towards the end of the year. Definitely.
That is quite good. You know one thing I'm really, really impressed about you. It's like the fact that you are looking at people that they think they have nothing in life anymore.
Yeah, those ones I like.
You know, those are the ones that are like, you're doing a very amazing job. Yeah. Seriously, I'm gonna tell you, I will say it again, I'm really honored to have you on my show today, because these are people, these are teenagers that are going out on the street if they don't have no future.
Oh, the oldest person I've had on my stage has been 34.
No, I mean, okay, whatever. These are young adults. But they're still young. They're still young people, isn't it?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
still young.
They're still okay. Yeah, but the fact that you let them know there's a way.
Yeah.
There's a way in life towards like saying you can sing. Yeah. You drive them into that. That is quite impressive. It's not about the age. You can even be 50 and still be a bad person.
It's true.
You can even be whatever age, you can end up going to do something on the street. Because you know why? You think there's nobody believing you.
Yeah. What's the point?
What's the point? Because if what you're doing now, you motivate these guys that you're working with, tell them that, you know what? I don't have nothing to give to you, but I can support you. Yeah. You know?
This is what they need to understand as well. The reason why most people don't do shit is it is flipping expensive. It is. And you're doing it.
Very expensive. That's what I was going to ask you.
And I'm not getting nothing back.
Yeah, I was going to ask you even, how do you get the support? How do you get support?
Well, I've got beautiful, oh my gosh, I want to bring up like my family, the Wallaces, all day long. That's my dad's side of the family. So I've got like, the DJ is related to me. I've got photographers that I'm on a series with and that I work alongside. She's gorgeous. Wow. But my unit is very big, but very intimate. Wow. And I wouldn't say without them, I couldn't do it. I don't want to say that because I don't think that I'm cursed. I think whatever I want to do, I will do regardless. But it's made it a lot easier. Make it a lot easier. Oh, it's so comforting when you look around, because there are moments you get afraid, and there are moments you get a bit anxious, and then you just see someone you know that you love, and it's like, calm down, babe. You're cool. You're
gonna do this.
Yeah.
Or you to get that support from them as well.
Yeah, man.
That is quite impressive, though. That is quite impressive. It is. Because it's like for you to take over that kind of responsibility, it must be a lot of things you're gonna face into as well. Yeah. Because that's number one. Number two, again, you got your job aside, you got your work.
Full time, I've got my baby.
Yeah, you got your baby. And how do you cope with all this? And you
juggle.
You got to do this. Oh my God! You know what?
But you know what? It is the showcase here. You see, one thing I've realised: when you find something you love to do, it no longer feels like work.
Yeah, because you know that it's getting used to you.
Right. I more think about my other job. Yeah. That's when I wanna. But when I hear showcase and I see talented artists, I'm like, ah! I get so excited. I swear. Like, I don't know.
You get moved. Why do you call the name Rising? Why do you?
Do you know what?
Where did the name come from?
I stood up. When I was like, what should I call my showcase? I stood up. I was like, rise up. It's rise, and it's just stuck. It's just stuck. It's just people. And that's what showcase is about. It's about people developing their skills. So when you're going up, you're rising, aren't you? You're going above who you were before you did that. You know. So yeah, it just fits it.
That's good. You see, this is what it's all about. Showbiz movement. And now my guest here is talking about showcase again. That's what it's all about. Because now she decided to build up a group. She got over 50 artists that she's working with. What she's doing, she's creating an event for them how do you often do the event for them?
So it's every 4 weeks.
Every 4 weeks.
We do a special, like we did Valentine's, it was 2 weeks after the first one.
I'm gonna come to the Valentine one. Yeah. So she's creating an event for them every 4 weeks for them to come and show their talent. Do you know how amazing is that? You get me? She's getting this from her own money. She's sponsoring herself. She's getting the venue. She's bringing DJ. Yeah. She's getting the artist. She's bringing a video man. and she's been a cameraman for my own pocket. Nobody is sponsoring her, and she's putting these artists on the stage. People come and watch them. That is what I call real promoter.
Maybe I should start up a GoFundMe page. GoFundMe.
Yeah, I think you should start.
I got a PayPal. Help me.
Yeah, because that is quite impressive. Viewers, whoever is watching, please like and share the page. You can help rising as well when you watch Showbiz Movement. You can call the number on the screen if you want to speak to her as well. She's live. She's there. She's really.
I want to hear from some artists.
I want to hear some artists who's out there thinking, "Oh, I'm here. I don't got nobody to help me." She's here now. She's here right now. You can call the number on the screen. Then she can answer your question, and we can give you details how to join a team. She's willing to take anybody, whatever background, wherever you're from. She's willing to join you. She's willing to take you on a team. That's what this show is all about. Showbiz Movement. We are trying to get the best out of show, all activities. This is just one. As I promise you guys, I will bring in popular people on my panel week after week. This is just one of them, and more to come. We never know somebody like this exists. We never know. Trust me. I'm a promoter. I've been in the social world. I've seen everything. People go there, make money, and take the money, put them in their pocket. No, she don't do that.
I don't have a chance yet. I haven't reached that stage.
Yeah, hopefully you're gonna have that.
I have
because
to, because
hopefully one of them artists must get signed by a big record label one day. So, but at the moment she's doing her own thing and promoting the artist. You know, keep watching Showbiz Movement. Please like and share the page. And as you know, if you don't like and share the page, how are we going to get viewers? So please like and share the page, and you can make Showbiz Movement keep going week after week. So back to you, Jay. Are you enjoying the show so far?
I love it, and I think you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
Presenter.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Because the fact that I create this show for this kind of things, and you're here today, kind of make me, I don't know, I feel so... Today's show, it makes me like, I feel so good inside me right now, because things that you're saying to me, they're kind of like, I've been talking about them since this program starts. That's how it is. I've been talking about people at home, your kid, you got your child, But
it's possible.
It is possible.
Sometimes you have to bide your time. Maybe if I'd done this a year before, it would have failed, and it sounds weird, but I do a lot of prayer. Honest to God. There's, I'm praying that the artists turn up. I'm praying that they do well, because, it's not just about getting people you like. It's about going around saying, do you like this person? You think this person's okay? And getting different people's point of views. I pray that people give me the right advice. I pray that, nothing happens to the man that has the key to open the club. Because if you imagine all them people turn up and he doesn't. And it's a lot of prayer. It's like, God, please make sure that, I get where I want to be and help people out. And I know that, I've now changed the day from a Thursday to a Friday. So that may help me getting more funding for these artists. Because it's not just about the location, but it'd be nice to get them, instead of having one camera girl and one videographer, we have two. Instead of having like one set of dancers, we have three. Because, it'd be nice to even give people money for their travel. I've had someone... send me a message when I'm at the club. Like, sometimes they don't turn up on time, and I text them all and say, "You coming?" One of them was like, "I don't have no money to travel." I know. And I would have loved to say, you know what? Here's £10, £15, but unfortunately, I'm there with just about that in my pocket.
Sure, I understand that.
You understand? So, and that's another prayer that I'm going to start putting out there. God, please. If you don't give it to me, at least allow me to give it to others. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's true. Because the other thing again, how was your Valentine event? How was it?
Do you know what? Honestly speaking, it could have been a lot worse. Not many people turned up. A lot of the artists didn't. But that's a lesson to be learned. I think that with these showcases, you need to be very organised, and you need that 4 weeks that I give artists. Yeah. You need it.
Sure.
You need it. Yeah. Otherwise, you're reaching for straws, and it actually takes about 2 weeks to get the artist, and then you have 2 weeks to sell the tickets, 2 weeks to do flyers, and it was a bit overwhelming. I did it. It could have been a lot worse. No one could have turned up. But out of the 14 artists, only 5 turned up. So it was a bit of a struggle. It was a bit of a struggle, but I still had a nice time.
I know this kind of things you're doing is not easy though, because as you said, financial get to involve into it a lot, because even when you're paying an artist, some of them they don't show up. So what about now? They know they just come there. They're gonna come there for free, because the reason why I'm more impressed, and look at you, you still got you're still
drive.
motivated to do it again.
Yeah.
So which means you see something in this artist that you're working with. Yeah. You see something and then thinking, say, you know what, these guys, they can do it. I will never give up. I'm gonna keep.
Do you know what? Some of them I don't think. It's like my son plays football, yeah, and out of the 13, 14 boys in the pitch, only 2 of them may make it. Yeah, but they're still doing something they like to do, and they're still having fun, and they're still being watched, and sometimes that's all that counts. Some of them know they're not going to get far, but it's just, connecting with people within that industry, So for me, being on stage singing, I'm now the one creating that stage for you to sing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can be on the other side and still have as much fun.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true. So yeah, but I do have a hand. Some of them are like my little babies.
I know it.
Literally.
That's how it is, especially when you're working with you're working with a lot of people like that.
Right. Sometimes
you're gonna be thinking, are these guys, they're all kids or something? Yeah. The way they behave, I bet you sometimes just think down and say, oh my God, I just want to get rid of all of them. Them days can come. Yeah. But you know what? The good thing is you still motivated and you still got the energy to do it again. So you got, I think, apparently I understand that you got another event coming up as well.
Yeah, on the 15th of February.
March.
Yes. Oh, of March. Sorry, 15th of March. I'm still on my last month. So that I'm expected to have about 24 artists performing from about 6 to the latest about 1 o'clock, and after 1 o'clock we'll be partying. But this showcase, I'm going to be extremely strategic, so I'm going to get the best of the best of the best. There are a few people that I don't think are out there, but they're worthy with the stage presence, because everyone thinks you need to just sound good. But if you're standing there like that and doing this and what is that? You can have the best voice in the world, and I like people that captivate the audience. When you see, you're like, okay,
move the crowd, move the crowd. You know who's in the crowd. You try to move them a little bit. I understand that.
I will bring people back just because of that alone. Okay. So I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah,
We've already started telling
I'll come. I'll definitely.
And don't worry, he'll get his free ticket.
I'm gonna be there.
Gorgeous.
I'm gonna come. All right.
Please.
So as you hear, we are now at the studio. Uprising, they're having a big event on the 15th of March in Club Nollywood. Please come support. Whatever money you're paying is going to this artist to help Jay promoting these rising stars. So what you got to do, you got to come and support them, because what she's doing, I'm telling you, I'm very impressed. I wish I could say, you know what, let me just write a check and give it to you right now.
Please,
because that is just amazing.
I could do it, literally.
That is just amazing what you're doing. Yeah. Because you look at it like, let's be honest, she's doing an event. I'm gonna say promoters book hall, book DJ, book everything, because why? They know they're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
So you are booking this venue, get a DJ, and then you're not gonna get paid. And you're doing this for this Rising. So please, let's come and support Rising on the 15th of March at Club Nollywood. Wherever you're watching from right now, save the date on your diary. 15th of March at Club Nollywood. Rising are gonna be there with 24 artists performing for the night. After that, you're gonna get away to Shake Body.
You're damn right. Nothing left.
Nothing left. You're gonna have a weekend DJs in the house.
I've got 5 spaces left, by the way, for any artist. I've got 5 spaces.
So by the way, if you're an artist again, you're at home watching this program right now, or you know someone who is an artist again, you want to come up to this kind of things, you can call the number on the screen and we can contact Heritage. We can link you up with Jay here. We're gonna help to promote all your. We can bring you. It can join you on our own beautiful team, that you can be part of a big family as well. So that is what it's all about. It's all about Showbiz Movement. Keep watching the show and keep like and share the page, because Showbiz Movement is gonna bring you a lot of things that you don't know going on all over the world. We're gonna have promoters here, promoters that bring big artists, promoters that work with big artists, we're going to have them on the show. We're going to bring big artists here, the artists that you know, they're going to be there on the show. We're going to bring producers, they're going to be here on the shows. Actors, they're going to be there on the shows. Because you know why? It's all about showbiz movement. They're all in the showbiz. They're willing to join me, promote this, my show. So whosoever you are right now, wherever you're watching from, keep like and share this page. Okay? So back to you. Are you enjoying the show so far?
It's cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So actually I'm representing the viewers because I got a few questions that I want to ask you again for them. So you just mentioned about things that you're facing again. Challenges. Because that is one very, very important thing when working with artists.
I got it.
Challenges.
Okay.
How many times, what the hardest challenge have you facing in this industry?
You know what? Not responding with an attitude. So people message me and they say, yo, bruv. And my natural instinct is say, who are you calling bruv? You know, or, well, I can't sell 5 tickets, man. So I don't want to come. And I just want to say, well, bye. But I can't say that.
You can't.
You know, the attitude is a big thing because we naturally bite back, don't we? You know, but it's like being a manager of Sainsbury's. Like, no matter what you're saying to the manager, they have to just say, all right, sir, sorry, sir, calm down. Even if you're in the wrong. And to have that, and I'm running the whole company myself. I'm the funder. I'm the face of it. I'm the host. I'm the keeping everyone in charge. So to keep my, not even anger so much, but my frustration to myself can be very, very challenging. I mean, there's some artists, for example, I've got my 25 now, and then they don't turn up. But I've already told someone no, who may have been as good or even better as you, and they don't realise how disrespectful that is to other artists. And that's another reason why the industry is so hard, because we're so good at putting each other down. We're not about empowering people. At my showcase, I will say, I encourage them to all sit together. I encourage them to all network. But we need to see more of it. We need to see these people getting along together a lot more and being a lot more considerate towards others. You know?
It's true. Because sometimes people can discourage when it comes to challenges, when it comes to this industry that you're working on, especially your own industry area you're working on when it comes to this showcase thing. Yeah. Because there's certain things you can face in, you're going to say, you know what, these guys, they're not ready for me. Right. But the fact that you're still facing them kind of things and you're still looking for another option, do you know what I mean? To get that to work, it's kind of like very impressive, you know what I mean? Because some people don't get option, they'll be thinking they're not serious, you know what, allow it, bye, I'm going, I don't need you guys anyway.
But I do that to a degree, sorry to interrupt you. I like people that say they come in and do not let me know in a week before the event that they're not coming, they don't get another chance. People that I feel like are not promoting themselves or the actual showcase, I cannot allow it to be a part of that. Remember, you're one of a billion. Yeah. So if I let these people get in each and every time they take the mic, I'm not doing anyone else any justice. So there is a time where I say, it's not happening. You know? Yeah. And it doesn't matter whether I know you in real life or I don't. I cannot allow others to put others down in this type of environment.
But have you ever dropped any artist due to not being humble?
Oh yeah, there was one girl in particular. I found it to be really disrespectful, and not only of me, not only of the company, but of the other artists. And you know, I think that the artists are known to be very diva-ish. Yeah. But I assure you, someone like Madonna or Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston was humble until they made their millions. Yes. When you make your millions, then you could go, oh, you get this, oh, you get that. But before that time, you need to be the nicest person ever. And she got on the stage and she's got her own brand. Mm-hmm. And instead of having respect for me and my company and saying, you know what, I sing and I rap, but I also have my own company. Is it possible that I show people my merchandise? Now, I would have said no. Because imagine if I had 24 artists, and out of that 24, 17 had their own brand. Yeah. I can't say you could do it, but you can't. So I would have said no. Yeah. The girl finished her performance. She was like, yeah, I just want to say can you bring my bags, please? Like, she's got her prop. And then she's
show.
taking... And I just thought that was so... And for that, I would never have her back again.
So she basically turned your show to a fashion show then.
And I froze. And the instincts in me, you know, when like you just want to run on and grab.
Yeah,
but I had to allow her to continue, and that's again is a challenge, that you have to pick your moments. It's not about doing what you want to do or what you think you should do. It's like you got to think 3 times. You know when they say think about what you say before you say it, or think about what you do. See, I have to do that 5 times before I act. You know. So
did she come back and apologize? Or
no, she didn't find anything wrong with it. But that's what divas do. Divas are the light. And the light can't shine wrong, can it?
Yeah, it's true.
So, you know, and what you're going to do is when she gets older, she's going to look back and think, why did I not make it? An instance like that will pop up. Because you couldn't go to the Brit Awards and start showing your range of shoes. You would have to, they would never let you back on there again.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not there for just you. I do what you want to do. It's there for a purpose. And you have to respect that. And then there's artists that might think that she's very talented, but because of the behaviour she displayed, why do I want to work with her? You don't know your place.
It's true. Yeah.
You know, you've got to be very, 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 very respectful. And
the industry, the one thing I know about... I'm going to talk to the people as well right now. I'm going to come back to you.
Sorry.
Because you're here with me right now. I'm not going to... One thing I learned about the industry, you have to be humble. You see, you just mentioned something there. Even if you become a big star,
you still have
to be humble, because it's people that made you. Wherever you are today, you're a footballer, you're an artist, you're wherever, you must have people behind you that support you to get to that level. So even though when you're on that level, enjoying the nice cars, the big house and everything, still try and be humble, because we've seen it. Musicians who are not humble, they end up go down and come back to zero. We've seen it. We've seen footballers, we've seen producers who are not in the line of wearing, saying don't treat artists properly. They come down. They end up going down. So wherever God has put you today, wherever you are, just trying to be humble, because it's people that dare support you. So you meet new people, please treat them right, because we don't know what's going to happen. It's such a small world we're living in.
And that's the thing about the music industry.
Industry is so small. You know what's funny? You can be the big name today, this year, next year.
You're nobody.
You're nowhere to be found.
You are nobody.
Seriously.
And the thing is as well, even being in the industry I am, let's say that my viewers have gone up from like 300 to 900. Now people are recognizing me, and you're still on a small view. It will just take for me to go, someone to go, oh, I like that girl. And I'll say, well, I don't. I think she's quite rude. Yeah. That will then make someone very skeptical of you.
Yeah, it's
and
true.
Then because I've got a personality that I've not hurt you or anyone else is talking any bad, they will take my word over yours.
Yeah, it's true.
And then you've just closed the door in your own face.
Yeah, it's true. You're right. So those are the things that we are not counting on when we're rising up. You know, that's why I like your company name, Rising, because it's kind of like, it's very interesting. The name that you just give today is kind of, when you're rising up, there's certain things you have to, don't rise up with that mood that you're with when you're down. Rise up with a better atmosphere that can make people look at you thinking, you know what, this guy, despite he's rich or despite he's doing well, and guess what, he's still humble. You know what people are going to listen to? They're not going to listen to the rich, they're going to listen to the word humble. Because they're going to be thinking, wow.
That's my word.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them all the time. Be humble, stay humble.
Yeah, because
the most humble man.
Because if you get support from people that down there pushing you up, you know what's funny? They don't want people to know them. They're just down there. You know what they do? They're pushing you up. Their arms, they hold you up. Their arms, they will be like this. And you'll be up. If you stay humble, trust me, you'll be up forever. But when you start being disrespectful, one of them start putting their hands down, what will happen? You're going to fall down.
I don't see it as that. I see it as turning the back.
Yeah, that's how.
Turn your back.
I just make that as a little example, because people can rise you up, they pull you up. Because when they say, oh, today we got a big artist coming there, you see that crowd, woo, coming there, But when they start hearing something negative about that artist, trust me, you know what will happen? That crowd is going to start cutting slow by slow, because they're going to start thinking, I'm not going to go to his show anymore. I'm not going to go, he's done this, he's done that. We hear that he fights with his manager. We hear that he had this with his manager. We hear that he abused women. We hear that, you know, those are the things you should be counting. We hear that they caught him with the gun. So all them kind of things can make you,
you're the cause of your own demise.
Yeah, so basically that million of viewers you used to get, what will happen? They're going to start cut down. They'll come down to zero.
Literally.
Then you're not going to have nothing. So please, artists out there, be humble and always stay humble and be yourself. That's all I want to say to you guys. We're in Showbiz here. We're here to talk about everything regarding show activities. Everything regarding show activities. So for now, I'm going to just give a few rundown about few things I want to talk about. Week after week, we're trying to big something as the Showbiz movement. We're trying to big where event is happening and what's happening around all over the world. But for now, we're concentrating on bringing people to the panel for them to for you guys to understand what exactly the show is all about. You can advertise your business on this show. You can advertise your event on this show, and you can advertise even if you got a small self-employed thing that you're running or shipping, anything you're doing, you can advertise it on this show. That's what show business. That's what show business is all about. You can call the number on the screen and call us. We can come there and do a little video, and then we can play it on the show. After and before the show, we can play it. So please support. Yeah, restaurant owners out there, wherever you are, you got the number on the screen again. You can call us. Then we can come there and do a little video as well. We play your short video of your restaurant at the starting of the show, and at the end of the show, we play again. Promoters out there, you got an event coming up as well, so you can call us as well. We can advertise your event, talk about it throughout the show, and then trust me, you can even have the opportunity to come here again and sit down and discuss to people and what you're gonna bring to the table regarding your event. So that's what it's all about. It's all about Showbiz movement. Big up to you, all the restaurants out there, Cool and Cozy, Mingles, all of them. So you guys are doing great. Keep it up. So Showbiz movement, you're gonna soon see all these restaurants I just called. They're gonna start doing advertising live on Showbiz movement. So you guys, big up. We respect all of you here, and thanks for watching. I got a better news again. Last week's show was great. We hit 4K, which is, oh my God. Last week we hit 4K.
Well done.
That is so amazing. Well done. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing.
Can I say something before we leave? Can you add me up at Jaydah?
We're not living yet.
Station. Oh, I'm thinking you know not going before you do what I told you to do.
No, we're not living yet. I'm just want to give a round of applause.
Okay, well done, guys.
This is the fifth episode of Showbiz Movement. We're already on 4K. You know. So I'm really impressed. Thank you out there, viewers, for watching.
Well done.
Thank you for sharing my page, and keep watching, keep sharing. Showbiz Movement is gonna go rise. It's gonna rise to the top. Am I right? Yeah. So let's keep it going, right? So back to you, Jay.
Yes, sir.
So you know, I'm really, as you can tell by me, you can tell that I'm really happy to have you.
And you're passionate about it.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you in my studio, and really honored to have you today again here. Because what you just said to me, you make me learn really a lot from you again as well. Because you dealing with artists, because I'm a promoter as well.
Yeah, you said when we were in the VIP room.
Yeah, I'm a promoter. Then I work.
Sorry.
I'm promoting the artists as well.
Yes, you mentioned that.
And I work in the fashion industry. I help him to promote his clothing line. So those are the things I do. So basically, I'm in the show. I'm in the middle of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So that's what I love. I love what I'm doing. I love the show. You know. So bringing people like you here just make me feel honored to love doing it over and over again.
I thank you too, because it does take people like yourself that are creating a platform for others. So now I'm on someone else's platform through another good word, you know. But it goes back to what we're saying, that if you treat people that you're working alongside really well, you get something else. I never met you directly. I met you through someone else that I do business with. He likes the way I conducted myself. He likes the way I've treated people. And then he one phone call and then look where I am. Imagine if I had an attitude problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my God.
Like it's one simple thing I learned. They always tell me it's nice to be nice.
It doesn't cost.
It doesn't cost people,
to be nice.
It's just nice to be nice. You know, I'm telling you, I'll go around, I do my thing, but one thing. Wherever you're trying to be humble, don't get me wrong, people will still talk. That's one thing you never learn. But just be within yourself. Don't ever estimate nobody in life. That's one thing I don't have in me.
Yeah.
Anywhere you call my name, people will just say, that guy, what can they say about me? I like to smile, I like to joke. That's my personality. You can tell when you're around me. That's the way you see now. That's
very
the way
caring.
Yeah.
I was hungry when I got in here. He got me some chicken. If it wasn't for you, I'd be on here dizzy right now. Like, I need to
yeah. Well, you're coming to my show, so you come from work. So that's how it is. Your guest. You have, as they say, when someone come here, I'm an African. You know, when you come to my house.
What part of Africa?
Represent Sierra Leone. You know.
Woo! We got Sierra Leone in the house. Yep. Doing up sexy.
So represent SL. You know what I mean? So,
all right. All right.
You know, anytime I talk about my country, I just blush because I love it. So, yeah, I love it so much. You know, I love my country. You know, so when
good.
So I really like to talk about that. But I'm gonna come to that anyway.
Do you have any Sierra Leone artists? That's one thing we're missing.
Of course.
We don't really have many African artists on the stage. It's all like either very white British, mixed race, or black Caribbean, and maybe black African, but not born there. Okay, they're British. It would be nice to have someone to bring some Afro.
So one thing I'm gonna try and because I know a lot of artists as well, so I'm gonna try and make that link between you and them.
Please,
so
we need that diversity.
And I promise you, they're gonna be at your show on March 15th.
I'm doing it.
In courtesy of me, I'll bring them for you.
Please.
Yeah, that's
if he does it, I'm gonna make a comment underneath this video.
That is from Showbiz Movement.
Thank you.
Showbiz Movement.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna try and bringing you some artists regarding that.
You made my evening.
So let's go back to the show.
Yes, sir.
So as I was saying, this is one thing I'm really impressed with you, what you're doing. So for you to come here to this show to explain exactly what I've been discussing here week after week is quite impressive. I can say it again and I will say it again till the show finish. It's an honor to have you here. So let's go back to the you. I've asked you about challenges. I know that is kind of like, it's not easy to talk about, but at least you have to talk about it because viewers at home would like to know exactly
the reality
about. Yeah. Because you know, Showbiz Movement is all about reality. Now, you doing this, is there any future project you'll be thinking about working on apart from this platform you're on right now? Yeah, so I want to do my showcase.
I want to get connected with as many artists from all over Britain as I can. And then from there, I want to probably get into A&R, if not managing my own artists. But I'm not going to run before I can walk, you know, because we like to have our fingers in many different pies. Because I'm good at being an artist myself, go on stage myself, then run my own stage and put other people on it. And then from that, get into fashion. You have to perfect one part of the industry first before I jump on anything else. And I don't think it would be fair if I didn't manage what I'm doing now. How am I supposed to manage you and I can't manage what I'm doing now?
Yeah, it's true.
It would be serious, and I'd let the person down. So I'll definitely get into music management. So come around Christmas.
Okay, viewers at home would like to know what have you done as well regarding your own, not only when it comes to your own rising, not when you're promoting rising. What you yourself because you say you was doing a lot of social activities, and you yourself, viewers would like to know what have you done and what maybe that might lead you to decide to come to this kind of thing you're doing right now. So you personally, what activities have you done when growing up, or before you choose to say, you know what, I want to be part of this kind of things I'm doing now?
Well, I never thought I was going to be doing this. It's never been a dream of mine. But I think that it's like being an injured footballer. That instead of being a footballer, you end up being the coach. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and
true. I think that's what's led me. So I used to do performing arts. I used to do theatre, singing, dancing, acting. Did it all. And I lost my confidence, which helps you lose your talent. Now, I'm no spring chicken. I'm not 21, even though I look 21. Sorry.
You're funny.
So what I've chosen to do is push someone else in the place that I probably would have been at, and I know I've got the strength and the power to do it. So literally, as I said, I was speaking to someone that signed someone. I mean, this is 17-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, selling another artist for £170,000. Are you alright? And then he gets his 18%. Come on, man. Of course I can do it, but I want to do it in a way where it's regular. You know, so it's not that I find you as an artist. Alright, let's say something records comes for you and I get 15 grand, but then I don't earn nothing again for 5 years.
Yeah.
I don't want it like that. I want every time I find an artist that is good, I can develop them, then bam, you go to a record label or get signed or get managed, and I kind of earn something off the back of that as well. But it's got to be real. I'm not going to push you just for your money. I have to push you knowing that you're safe and you're happy, because record labels are really bad.
Yeah.
And I've had artists on my stage that have almost been signed, that have been signed, and they've had a really, really bad experience. You know?
That's good. That's good. So that is what it's all about. You look at yourself thinking, I've been doing this, I'm good at doing this, you can do this. What you got to do, just come to you put yourself in a place where I can support people. They can do where I stop, they can come and take over for me. That is such a good, I can say it's such a good gesture. I can say that to you, because there are some people that are thinking, it happens, you see what you're talking about, I can relate that to football. It happened to a lot of people that I've come across. They used to be footballers, but their career did not go forward. What they do is they look at young guys coming up, young footballers, big coaches, put them, because it's a passion. That's what they want to do. You
and
understand?
if I can't do it, then I'll help you do it.
Yeah, I'm not a lot of you guys doing it right now, and I know a young, as you said, I know a young boy that is a scout as well, and he's doing very great as well. Just like what you're doing. So basically, what you're explaining, you just relate that to like a footballer. Like someone that got passion for football.
Even like a drug dealer that went to prison for 10 years and he never had no help, no guidance, and he comes out and opens up a youth club so that the children that are going on a bad path, he helps up.
So that's what it's all about. Because you see, certain thing you're doing, that's one thing we need to realize in life, in anybody's life, viewers or wherever you're watching this program. You know, when you got time on your own, you sit down, that's the time you start thinking, reflect about, what can I do? I'm here now thinking, I can come out. I can create something better. I don't need to be into this thing anymore. I don't need to be into this thing. Trust me, in the twinkle of an eye, that 1 second can change. That thinking that you go can change everything about you. That little thinking said, I can do better. You know, that's yourself. That's the best thing in life. Nobody advises you. You look at yourself and thinking, I can do better. You stand up. What that tells you, it tells you that if you decide to do whatever you think you're doing, it'll be better for you.
Yeah, but that's how I've got here as well. I read The Secrets and the Law of Attraction. I don't know if you've heard about it.
Yeah.
But it's basically about whatever you put out there, you get back.
Yeah,
so if you say things like I'm ugly and fat, then you are going to appear ugly and fat. But if you look at yourself when you get up in the morning and say, I'm beautiful. I am great. I am powerful. I am going to be successful. I'm becoming a strong being. But it's every day. And even if you try and doubt yourself for that minute, you got to bring yourself right back.
That's it.
You know?
Exactly.
But it is
Don't
hard.
doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. That's one thing you should never do.
No.
Never doubt yourself.
And wish more for yourself than you want for yourself.
Exactly. And if you got your kids at home as well, always tell them, give them, inspire them, let them know that. Praise them. Whatever it is, always praise them. Because you know what? People pay for that. People, when they lose their confidence, they have to pay for that again to get it. They have to. Some people have to go and see a psychologist to gain their confidence back again. So if you got that,
some people never recover.
Some people never recover through that. Some people live with that forever. So that's what it's all about. Whosoever you got around you doing something, if you can't support them, don't tell them nothing negative. Don't tell them they can't do it. If you can't support them, just leave them alone. But whatever you're doing that can lead that person to progress, help them. If you can push them to success. That's what the show is all about. So I've got one last important question for you. Sir. So what do you want to say to your fans out there? And what advice do you want to give to another young woman out there?
Not young woman.
Or woman or woman out there.
Anybody. Whatever. I just want to say, pursue your dreams. Don't ever feel as though it's not possible. Sometimes you have to give up more than you want just to get back more than what you're not expecting. Sometimes you don't gain anything, but just the experience and the extra knowledge that you've gained can actually be enough. Never give up hope. There are days where you get up and you don't want to leave, but you know that in order to make that step, you're going to get further than you were before. Just keep on going, you know. Have a plan. Like we all are visionaries. That's how human beings are as strong as they are. We saw birds and we want to fly. We saw fish swim. We want to be underwater, and we've developed that. So sit down, write your ideas down, and write down things that you can accomplish. Don't set yourself up to fail. You know, so it's like my goal is to be, I don't know, in music management, and I have to write those steps as to how I'm going to get there, and you put them in time frames. So I'm going to say, for the first, I'm going to do 5 showcases. Then after that 5 showcases, I'm going to find an artist and develop them. And then after that, and just keep on going until you reach that goal. And don't give up. Don't give up until you got there. There's going to be people, the devil's going to send people to put you down. I promise you. He's going to put people there to try you. But you just back them off.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Thank you very much. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Keep it moving. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're watching this program, please like and share the page. Please. And we're here. We've been inspired by someone that I just I'm happy and honored to have on my panel here today. And today's show, I'm gonna tell you, I enjoy it so much, and you can tell the energy week after week. We bring in energy to Showbiz movement. One thing I want to say to you guys: next week we're gonna go back to our normal schedule Tuesday. Showbiz movement is back on live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. live on HeritageTV. And guess what? Next week is going to be very interesting. I'm going to have a group of comedians here and one promoter here with me here on the panel. Lovely. So guess what? It's going to be very, very interesting. So keep watching, keep liking the page, and keep sharing. So don't forget, March 15, Rising are going to be in Nollywood. Come support the revolution, help, and whatever money you're gonna give is gonna go to these guys, to Jay, trying to help this rising group. So basically, we're gonna try and support YouTube. Showbiz movement is gonna be there. So please come and support. How much is it to get in?
So right now tickets are £6.
£6 to get in. What that £6? That £6 that you're giving is gonna change a lot of guys' life. She's gonna manage them. She's inviting 24 artists to come to Club Nollywood on the 15th, and all of them might need transport to go back. We know how it is. So please, let's support her. She's gonna be there. HeritageTV are gonna be there, and me myself, I'm gonna be there. Of course, I'm gonna be there and support. We have to support because you just pick that up. My team is to support. That's the way I am. So if you want to be part of Showbiz movement, you're a big fan of Showbiz movement, please come to Club Nollywood Saturday, March 15th.
Well, were you hiding that? Is that a surprise? Is that my present for the new year? Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, that's at the end of the show. That's the time we give the good news.
Okay, ta-da! I get it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So keep watching Showbiz movement. We are back again next week Tuesday at 7 p.m. Thank you very much for me. I'm going to say bye for now. See you guys later. Take it easy. Bye.
That quickly.
My daughter-in-law. So how are you planning for my son's birthday? I have to cook for her. Do you people have ogirisi there? No. It's okay. Okay, let me call you back. Mama Chiji, okay. Hi, so wait a market. Please pack some ogirisi. I am going to visit my son. My daughter-in-law. It's arranged, but you must use original red oil to prepare the soup. What? I'll call you back. Mama Chijo, please include Isio Morocco, my daughter-in-law. Everything is now set. But don't forget that gold wristwatch I saw the last time I visited.
Now you can talk until you tire for just 11 kobo per second. Call all networks in Nigeria and 30 international destinations, including US, UK, China, Canada, and India for just 11 kobo per second. Dial *211# to activate.
That's Silk Bobo.
The largest data network, Glow, grandmasters of data.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.